Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a new 30 Days of Sketches layout. And for this one, I am going to be doing day number 8. If you haven't been following me, one of my really good friends, Christy, who is Christy's Beautiful Life, she does this 30 Days of Sketches series, and she posted hers back in May, but I wasn't able to participate with her as much as I had hoped. So I am going to be posting my sketch layouts every Tuesday throughout the summer and possibly through the fall as well. So the sketch for today called for, I think it was 12 photos, and they were supposed to be 2 by 2. But I didn't want to cut my photos that small, so what I'm going to do is, or what I've already done, is they are cut down to about 2 3/4, I think is what I ended up cutting them at. So they're 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I have 8 photos here. Then I pulled out this cut apart sheet from the paper pad that I got from Michael's. It was on a hot buy sale, so that means it was $5. Originally 20, but I got it for 5 on sale, which is always awesome, right? So I'm going to use that card as the title, and it's just going to say joyful. Just keeping it really, really simple. Since there's so many photos, I don't want to distract from the photos. And so that's kind of my goal with this layout, is to just kind of bring your eye around the layout so that you see all of the photos. So here I'm cutting out a few pieces from that cut apart piece, and I'm actually not going to end up using those. It's always fun when you cut things out and then don't end up using them, right? But these little banners I am going to use, and I do really like these. So those I'm just going to kind of place around the layout as I'm cutting them up. And then now here I am going to mat just a few of these photos on this really pretty diagonally striped paper. Now, I didn't want to mat all of the photos, and so I'm only going to choose a few of them, and that works out perfect. I really like how that turns out. So I'm trying to figure out how to add that green tag to that photo up there, because it is green and it's the same green that is the background. I was having a hard time with that cluster up there, but I'm going to move on, and I'm not actually sure what I do next. I think I'm just going to keep adding embellishments. I had a bunch of these metal what are those? Paper clips, I think is what they are. And then I cut off this little cut apart, and it says fa la la. Well, fa la 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 la, I think is what it says. And I'm going to cut that into a banner shape. And that is going to be one of the banners that I use. I think I replace it with that one that's in the middle in a little bit. So if you didn't know, I am still working on my 100 days project. I am on day 50, and this actually makes, I think, 51. I'm slowly but surely plucking away at these days. I know we're supposed to be on like probably day number 80, I think. The last day is July 11th, and that'll be 100 days. But I am not bothering myself with that. I am just taking it day by day when I can. Okay, here you can see I am kind of just playing around, fiddling, tapping my fingers, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. And yeah, that's kind of where I think this is where I'm at. I'm almost done embellishing this layout, and really all I have to do is glue everything down. I'm going to add this cute little puffy sticker up there in that cluster. And then now I'm going to start gluing this bottom cluster down and everything else all around it. And I'm really happy with how this layout turned out. I wasn't quite sure if I would like it because it is so different from the sketch, and I really did like the sketch, but I like this. I think it's really nice. I am one of those people that I don't really like doing small photos, like 2x2 photos. I'll do them in Project Life, or not Project Life, in December Daily. And this is actually a Christmas layout, but it's for my album, and I like bigger pictures in my albums just because I feel like you can see them better. What's the point in putting a photo in a big album if you can't actually make out what the photo is of, you know? But I really do. I love how this layout turned out. Now here I'm going to glue down this little cluster underneath that photo of me. This is a jacket that Mark got me for Christmas that year. This is 2017 if I didn't already say that, and that's one of my favorite jackets. I absolutely love that jacket. So here I'm going to mess around with this cluster. I'm going to add a cute little metal tree clip to it. And then that cluster is going to be done. Okay, now I'm just gluing down this last cluster of cuteness, and I believe I'm going to be done with this layout here. I do end up adding a little wood veneer tree to the bottom cluster in a bit. And that is it for this layout. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to check out Christy's day number 8, which I will post the link to below. I absolutely adore her channel and love her videos so much. So make sure you subscribe to her and follow along with her as well. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!